Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Sajid Bora. My ID is 1622963. This is a demonstration of my LSL second life assignment. So for the assignment I have built a house. So let's start the demonstration. So when you go into the enter the house, you can ring the bell. Let's see the script now. It is just a simple script. Only there is only a task start. Inside the task start, LL play sound function is called, and it will be sound will be only played once, as here mentioned. So let's go inside. I open the door and I press the door. So let's see the script of get open. So here's the script here. Inside the default state, there is a task start, and inside the task start, open state is called. Let's see the open state. Inside the open state, there are two events: state entry and task start. Inside the state entry, the vector angle of the door is converted to the rotation decrease and assigned to the R1 variable, and the rotation is set to the door. While the gate is open, if you touch, closed state will be called. In the closed state also, same as the open state, that is state entry and task start. Same as the state entry in the open state, it will get the rectangle and convert it to the rotation decrease and assign to the R2 variable, and the rotation will set to the door. And when you touched, open state will be called. So the open script is basically I have used on the garage gate open and garage door open. So this is my garage. There is a light here. Okay, switch on, switch off from here. Now let's see this. So in here, this is script of switched on light. There is a variable code is light turned on. It is integer, and inside the default state, touch start event is there. Inside the touch start event, the is light turned on variable is switched. That means true to false or false to true. And if the is light turned on, that means in off state, going to the open state, on state, the LL set primitive params. These are the parameters that pass in prim full bright to on the to affect all sides prim point light. So this is the color that we needed to the prim. In else part, it will turn into the off, and these are where the color of the primitive will be changed to the orange. This is the and LL set primitive params will be function will be called in here also. So that's it. This is the switched off. Switched off light. And then let's go inside the home. So this door is basically a sliding door. Let's go inside and I'll explain the sliding door script. So there are some variables that I have declared. These are the movements constant variables. There is offset, open time, post time. Open time, post time is the time taken to open door and close door. So there is a function called move door. Let's see the move door function. If not be open, not be open inside the if condition will be checked. The be open is assigned to the true, and the rotation degrees will be set to the r variable, and position will be set to the v position variable. So these are the target positions. Omega and v target positions will be calculated with the declared variables and assigned variables. And to set the time, I have used LS set time event. In else part, be open variable is set to assign to false, and target positions are calculated, and the time is set by LL set time event function. So these are the physical to move the door. These are the functions I have used. So inside the default state, there are three events I have used: state entry, touch start, and time. Inside the state entry, rotation degrees are set to the r variable, and position is set to the v position variable. Inside the touch start, move door function is called, and next we will discuss about the timer event. And timer event is used for clean up the position. That means when you go to the open state to the closed state, how much time you need to spend to move the door. So these are the functions that I have used to do that function, to do that task. So this is my slide indoor script. So next I'll be moving to the curtains. So these are my curtains. It's open now. So yeah. So let's see the script now. This is the script. There are there is a there are two vector variables, g scale large and g scale small. Those are scale amount to get large and small. G step variable is the number of steps that needed to shrink or expand the process. The G step variable is just to take the first touch to shrink or expand. Inside the default state, there are three events: state entry, on raise, and touch start. Inside the state entry, the scale is LSL scale function is called, and it will be the scale will be set to the curtain, and in on raise events, LL reset script function is called. That means it will be all the variables that have changed will be moved to the default values. In a touch start event, that is a calculation to the scale step variable, and the W scale variable is assigned by LL get scale function, and the G switch will be switched, and for loop is to how many steps that needed to done. That means how many steps needed to expand, how many steps needed to get small. So that's it. This is my current script. There's another current script I have used in my home. So this is scrolling up, as you can see. Let's see the script now. This small script I have used. There are four variables I have declared, and NS is number of steps that I have to change, and high and fixed is assigned to false, and offset is how many so trying to change to size along the local coordinates. So we'll go to the default state. There are two events in the default state, state entry and touchdown. Inside the state entry, offset variable is calculated and high and fixed variable is set to 0.5. Inside the touch start, there is a do while. That means inside the do while, what happens is the currents will be scrolled up and scroll down. As you can see, end of the while, you can see the offset will be switched. Offset state will be switched. So this is my current scroll. So this is my TV. To on the TV, you have to touch it. When you touch it, the basketball channel will be played. And as you can see, a description will be played here, will be displayed here. And while the channel is playing, you can stop. And let's see the script of it. So this is basically this is a texture change thing. So between two textures changing. So texture 1 I have assigned and texture 2 I have assigned. So the side variable I have assigned 4. That means a specific side I have choose for change the texture. Not all sides I have to change, only the one side I have to change. So there is a current state variable, and there is a switch function. Inside the switch function, I will be changing the textures. Inside the default state, there are three events I have used: state and touch start and changed. Okay. Inside the state entry, I will be loading the audios that I needed to play in TV. So inside the touch start, if current state, that means if the TV is on, you can stop the sound and change it to the texture, that means off texture. In else part, you can change into the texture to, that means off, TV off goes to the TV on state. So to play the audio, I have used LL set sound queuing and LL play sound functions. And inside the changed events, I'll be checking whether the changed text is the on state. If the on state, I'll be describing the channel here. I'll be displaying the message here. Okay, that is my div script. So here, there are some CD racks. When you touch a CD, a song will be played. As you can see here, a description of the song will be displayed. So let's see the script here. So in here, basically, so I have declared a variable not playing. So inside the default state, there are 5 events I have used: state entry, touch start, touch end, and state exit. Inside the state entry, I have loaded the audios. As I start, I will be playing the audios using LSL sound screen function and LL play sound function. And end of the touch start event, I will be switching the not playing variable like true to the false. And inside the touch event, I will be checking whether whether the audio is playing or not. I am checking here, and if the audio is playing, you can touch and the audio will be stopped. And in the touch end event, I'll be checking whether the audio is playing or not. That means audio is stopped or playing. So when you started the playing, that means from you going to the audio off to off audio playing, a message will be displayed here. That means a description of the song inside the touch end event. So inside the state exit event, I have just again changed the not playing variable to false to true. So that's it, my audio playing script. So this is my house. Basically, I have used in the garage light, same as here. I have used a switch panel, so you can switch on, switch off. You can see. So there is a bar here. You can move the chair. I have used the same script that I have used to slide the door. You can see same script I have used because of the same function we are doing, sliding a primitive. So this is my LSL second life assignment. Thank you everyone.